Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest cryptocurrency news here and the Shiba token, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Dylan, Space Cadet Crypto, and we're going to be jumping into the Shiba price right now because we see a major pattern that is unfolding. Talked about it a little bit yesterday, but we do see that it is holding on right now, but we could see a breakdown or a breakdown in the next coming hours here, so stay tuned. Okay, so right now SHIB is trading at 0.000088 dollars, so almost to that 9 region. We did see a drop off here from yesterday's video when we reached a high around here around 10, but we did get a slight rejection. Let's zoom in a little bit more to see exactly what I'm talking about. So we still are in this pattern here, this ascending triangle. We're making boom, boom, boom. Now it's very important that we do bounce back up and hit this price target right here of 11, so 0.00011 right here towards the top of this resistance right here, this horizontal resistance. Because let me move this a little bit more on the side. We do see that it is forming this ascending triangle right here where we do have this horizontal resistance and we have this ascending support that's holding the price up right now. We're making higher lows here. So it's very important that we do find a bounce off of this so we can make it up here. And also, this is very complement with this ascending triangle because we are seeing here another bigger W being formed. And W's are reversal patterns. So if we do manage to make it back up and retest this area, we could see the price move up, come back down, retest this area of resistance where we find resistance right here and right here. And also as support right here before we drop, and here as well. So if we do manage to flip this line of resistance as support and we create this W right here, the neckline, which is the line right here what we find as resistance, is going to be showing us our measured move. And our measured move would be from here to the bottom around here of this W pattern, the lower low. And if we find that breakout up here, we do see that price target right here at around 0.00016. So that's very exciting. Let's measure that move again. Let's see here. All right, so that is a 42% move to the upside right here. And also from the bottom where the price is right now, 80% move to the upside. So this is very, very interesting for the price of the Shiba token. Right now, we are forming that W pattern. If we find a nice bounce off of here, right now we're still in a descending volume right here, descending buying and selling volume, meaning a big move is coming. We have very little sell pressure right here, but it's still sell pressure nonetheless. So the market is going to be moving downwards because of the selling volume coming in. And we do see on the RSI, we were a little bit going towards the oversold side, and now we're just kind of slowly moving down towards this oversold territory here, coming from this overbought territory before, right where we hit here 11.00011. So that's what it's looking like in the chart right now. This is a big move, a big pattern that's been happening since the 19th of May. We've been forming this pattern. So for almost a week now, about a week, a little bit more than a week actually. So I don't see that much longer until we see either a move to the upside here where we can hit this top of the resistance, find it as support, and make our way back up here. Or the other scenario is if we do see a drop off in Bitcoin's price, because Bitcoin is the leading asset, meaning that we have to always be looking at Bitcoin to see where the overall direction of the market is going to be going. Because a lot of these coins, even though they do go to their own beat of their own drum in terms of price action, we do see an overall following of Bitcoin's structure, because Bitcoin is always going upwards. Although we did have a massive dip, it is always continually slowly making its way back up, going upwards. But if we do see another massive drop off, another massive sell off, because right now the markets are still recovering, everyone is on their toes. A lot of people are very reluctant to get back in just yet until they see a nice recovery. But remember, if you're waiting on the sidelines and you do see another drop, that could be a perfect opportunity to come in to any crypto asset that you're looking at. But also at the same time, if it starts pumping up, then you also might miss the boat and FOMO in, which is never good. FOMO means fear of missing out. So a lot of people might see the price move up a tremendous amount in a day and they're like, okay, now I think I'm ready to buy. But at the same time, that is the worst time to buy because you did not come in at a right position. But we do see that we are making this W pattern. They're both reversal patterns. Remember, W's are good. And if you see M's are bad. That means it's going to go to the downside. But W's means you're going to go to the upside here. But we have to hold this ascending support, because once we start making our way down here and either retesting this area, then we actually could be creating a descending triangle here with a horizontal support line, which is not a good thing because those usually break to the downside, but ascending triangles break to the upside. If we do break to the downside though, let's see where our price target would be. If we break to the downside, our price target would be these support levels. So down here to this area here, a 20% move to the downside to this resistance box. Down here to our lower support would be a 42% move to the downside at 0.000038. And down to here to our price target from the ascending triangle, we see a price target of a 55% move to the downside at 0.000049. So also be wary of that as well if we do manage to break that ascending support. Let's actually look at the fear and greed index as well to see how the markets are actually doing. Are people ready to put their money back into crypto? But let's check it out right now. Okay, so we're looking at the fear and greed index, and wow, now it's actually starting to really recover because we did see it at 10 on Sunday. If you were checking the markets on Sunday, everything was down about like 50%, 40%. It was insane. And that was the best time to buy because everything was on sale. I bought some Binance coin. I bought more altcoins that I have in my altcoin portfolio video. If you want to take a look at that and see what I'm actually invested in, take a look at that video. It's one of my last videos, so it's gonna be in the video description. But it was at a 10. It was way down here. Everyone was scared in the market. And when you're down in these levels, that means that everyone is very scared. They're selling their position for a loss. So they're selling it for less than what they bought it for. And a lot of people are in lots of loss here, probably down 40, 50% like I was. Their portfolios were hit heavy. But now we have since rebound. So yesterday's fear was at 22. Now it's at 27. So people are getting less and less scared. Look, from extreme fear now to regular fear. That's very good to see. And last week was at 11. It went down to even 10 on Sunday. So that was a great time to buy. But when there's extreme fear, that's when you know the smart money is getting in and they're buying up all that fear for a discount. So yeah, so we are making our way back here. Once it starts going to neutral like we did last month, then it's going to start going to that greed. And when it starts hitting very extreme greed, that's when you know it's your time to sell and take some profits. You got to realize profits in this game because there's no point in making a lot of money and then a week later losing it all, because you have to realize those gains. You have to either sell for some profit, get your money back pretty much. That's the whole point of this game. But yeah, yet again, not financial advice, but we do see our fear and greed index is coming up slowly but surely. People are getting less scared and they're willing to put their money back into crypto. And remember, some of these people, they did sell at a tremendous loss and now they're going to start going and buying back in. And that's how you lose money in this game. So just a word of caution here, but we are seeing that the crypto markets are bouncing back. Well, let's look back at our price for Shiba token. Okay, so now we're looking at our moving averages. I took some of the drawings out just because it gets a little bit hectic. Not that hectic for me, but for some new investors out there, I know it could be an eyesore, so I took some of the drawings out. But if we see here, we are struggling. We're seeing so much resistance here because of all these moving averages. Our 50, our orange line is coming down, pushing the price down. Our yellow line, we're trying to find that as support. We did break down below it, and now we're coming back up to retest it. Hopefully we do not get it rejected because we can see lower price action here. And then we also do see our red 200-day moving average is starting to curve downward into this area. And this is going to be our momentum indicator, meaning that this red line, this 200-day moving average, showing us where the price is going. So back here, it was moving upwards, showing us that we're in an uptrend. The price is going up. Now it's starting to come back down here. So we do not want that to happen. It has to make a critical move here to the upside if we want to see continual upside for the Shiba token. If we start seeing this red line curve more and more downwards, that means that we're going to be in more of a prolonged consolidation, meaning that the price is going to be going sideways or slightly down before we make our next leg up. But that is it for this video. That is just a quick update here that I want to keep you guys in the loop. Right now we're seeing Bitcoin still consolidating around 38,000, 39,000. at this point right here. We are starting to see it kind of make its way up. It's struggling, but it's starting to slowly creep back up here. So that's what we always want to look at as well. Apart from the Shiba token, we want to look at the leading indicator, Bitcoin. But I will be keeping you updated here on this channel. So remember to like and subscribe here. And that is it for me. Peace out.